if you told me, oh, I'm a sex worker who only makes slow-mo videos of myself turning the pages of old library books, I would believe you.
Hi.
I'm Woody.
Are you in sex work?
Oh, I absolutely am.
How would you describe it?
You know, it's broad. The internet says that I'm a comic stripper, which is like a variety of sex work all thrown in together. But publicly and very frequently, I take my clothes off for cash.
Today you're going to be guessing if someone's a sex worker or not.
One of the best parts of uncovering these kinds of people and these kinds of ideas is that like when you're wrong, you learn new things. So I'm excited to also be wrong, but I think I'm going to be pretty right. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Woody.
I'm Selena.
Hi, Selena. Selena, you are serving me private dancer today.
Oh, am
Look at that, Tina. You clearly just like waft in with this like beautiful bubble of joy.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm here for that. Joy is a very important part of sex work for me.
Are you a sex worker?
I sure am.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm going to guess you are a future sex worker.
I'm a bikini barista.
Love that.
So I basically look sexy and make coffee.
Yes.
And smoothies and all that. I call it sexy work. Do you consider why I do sex work?
I would, but also who cares what I think?
Yeah.
But I would. Do you like your work?
Yes, I do. There's a little bit of stuff that, you know, you deal with on a daily basis as sex workers. I mean, we deal with a lot of BS.
What's that BS?
You know, sometimes guys will come up unannounced to the stand with their little wieners out. You gotta kick them out, call the cops, or post them on Instagram, like, get your little wiener out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
When I dance in clubs, if people pull that shit, I demand money, get the money, and then have them escorted out.
Yeah, exactly, because it's
Usually by myself.
Nice meeting you!
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Anastasia.
Look at this outfit. Thanks. You got dressed today.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a garment?
I like anything that accentuates my figure.
I am receiving that you are conscious of your allure. Allure feels part of sex work to me in that, like, I know what I'm working with. I'm inviting you to partake in what I'm working with on terms that we all agree to. I am thinking that you are a sex worker.
I model mainly.
And that doesn't feel like sex work to you.
It's like lingerie models. They obviously look sexy in lingerie and they're working it, but they're not doing anything sexual.
Interesting. I feel like so much of what is sex work to me is defined by like how people either receive or use that imagery. I love hearing that like lingerie modeling doesn't feel like sex work.
I've been told by men that they're jerking off to me and stuff. I don't know. I didn't initiate it, I guess. I didn't put it out there as like sex work. I don't mind being called a sex worker.
But that's not, you don't self-identify.
Yeah, it was awesome meeting you.
So nice to meet you.
You look like you'd be so much fun to hang out with.
Back at ya.
I love the outfit.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Woody. I like all your jewels.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool boots.
Thank you.
Acid wash. With a Euro cut, I'm seeing.
Italian.
Italian.
What kind of vibes am I giving off?
Mature boy toy is what you're giving me. Somebody who likes to be like taken care of. That's not you?
I can't stand being taken care of.
Oh. I'm leaning toward no because of your relationship to being taken care of.
I do identify as a sex worker.
Amazing.
I've done some porn, escorted a bit more than I've done porn. It's not my full-time job.
I almost heard you say it's not my real job, and that's really interesting to me. What's a real job?
My real job, well, for 31 years I was a chef. Real job is my full-time. As far as with me and sex work, I have the luxury to be able to say, not in the mood, and I don't need to go and take any clients or anything like that.
Sure. What a pleasure. I'm glad I was surprised. Hello.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
Natalie. Hi, Natalie. I'm Woody.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
You look like such a cool kid.
I try really hard.
If I'm like, Natalie, let's go out. Where are we going? And what are we wearing?
We're wearing all black.
Great.
And we need to go somewhere with dancing.
What's your go-to move? Na 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 na. It's really good from my angle. So I'm gonna say yes, you are a sex worker, knowing that the umbrella is broad.
I used to be a stripper
Great.
when I was younger. I do OnlyFans now, and
Yeah,
I'm
great.
in like the top 5%.
Yes, I love that. Do you feel safe in the work that you do now?
Sometimes I get uncomfortable because people will like see me in public. Like a few years ago, we sold calendars. I went to Walmart and there were like 3 different people I saw and they're like, I still have your calendar. I'm like, oh, great.
It was so nice to meet you.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Dusty.
Hi, Dusty. Dusty with a Y or an I?
Why? I have a lot of animals. I just got 3 ducklings. So excited.
What are their names?
Okay, so I love dragons, and I love Dungeons and Dragons. So I named them Quetzalcoatl, Worm, and Drake.
You're giving me a lot of influences. The D&D players I know in my life are the sluttiest people around me. I'm not saying a lot, clearly.
It's true.
You know, because there's something about the like willingness to play, the playfulness, and the willingness to narrate yourself that feels really central to my sex work, is like the ability to tell my own story, to share my own story, and hear other people's stories.
Do you have a guess?
No! Maybe you don't consider what you do on a daily basis sex work.
I'm actually not a sex worker,
Great.
but I used to be.
Oh, great. In
Yeah.
what capacity?
I cammed for a while. It was before/during my transition to a trans man. Right before my transition, I went hyper feminine because I'm like, people like it, so who
Yeah.
cares?
Oh,
And it was
interesting.
messing with
Yes.
me.
Gender and sex work, complicated, rich tapestry.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
I'm glad that we got to do this.
Likewise. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. What are you passionate about?
I'm really passionate about anime.
But I'm really into cartoon porn.
Like hentai. Oh, I love hentai.
Yes, amazing.
With like animated like porn and stuff like that. There's a lot of kinks that like can't happen in real life.
Do you want to share any of those things? If you want to, you can say no.
I really like gore.
Oh, cool. Based on your self-awareness of your own kinks, I'm gonna just go bold and say like, yes, you are a sex worker.
So you're right, I am a sex worker. I am a rigger, so I tie people up.
Yes. I make macrame, which is basically bondage for ferns.
Do clients pay you?
Clients do pay me to rig.
They do pay you to rig.
Yes. Most of my clients are people who have OnlyFans.
I really am getting that sense from you that like care and comfort and consensual comfort is really what you're after, even if comfort looks like a lot of different things.
Because there's a lot of people out there who's like, I want to feel restrained. I want to feel like I have like no way out of this. So
It was so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for telling me about your work.
no problem.
Oh.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Woody, and I use he, him pronouns. How about you?
no pronouns.
No pronouns. What's your name?
Melly.
I like your sweater, Melly.
Thank you.
Tell me more about romantic relationships in your life.
Does like Tinder hookups really count though?
I mean, I don't know.
Kind of on that finding myself, independent woman. Men come next.
Yes. Okay, so you typically have sex with men.
My first date, I took my date to the strip club because I really wanted like boobs in my face. He was just really awkward about it.
Did you buy yourself a dance?
Yeah, of course.
Good. Yes.
Are you leaning towards something? Are you leaning towards
I'm
dancer?
leaning towards like niche sex worker. If you told me that you were like, oh, I'm a sex worker who only makes slow-mo videos of myself turning the pages of old library books, I would believe you.
Yeah, I'm a stripper.
Yes! I love
I've been
it.
a stripper since I was 18. I used to not actually look like this. Like I had a shaved head, colored piercing, black extensions.
Yeah.
And I think when you go into it, you come out a completely different person.
Yeah. What a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
How was that?
Lovely. It was kind of a confirmation that like anybody can do sex work. I was really glad to hear some of the people talk about like how they view their work as not being sex work, but somebody else does. Again, that middle space is so fascinating and rich and complicated. The more we can open up sex workers' access to the tools they need for safety, part of that is internet safety, part of that is literal physical safety, the more we are destigmatizing sex work and the safer those people can be.